Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It is, what is today's date? I think it's February 8th or 9th. I am currently 24 weeks and 5 days pregnant with baby girl. And I believe the last time I did an update was my first trimester recap. So it's been a little while. I've had my anatomy scan and my fetal echo. The reason that I waited to update on those is because they actually had me come back for another anatomy scan 2 days ago because they couldn't see everything that they needed to see. I'm gonna roll down my window. I'm hot. They couldn't see everything that they needed to see on the first one, as far as like the top part of her spine. And so I kind of wanted to wait until we had the full report on everything to see how baby is doing. And now I can update and let everyone know that the anatomy scan went great. They did not see anything concerning, and the fetal echo also was normal. So as far as they can tell, there's nothing wrong with her heart. They did say that sometimes if they do have a hole in their heart and it's not detected, it's because it's just too small to be detected, and a lot of times those will close on their own once baby is born. But they didn't see anything concerning on the ultrasound or the fetal echo. So that was great news. And I do have some pictures of my ultrasound that I will show you guys at the end of this video. I don't know if we also did a 3D ultrasound at 17 weeks. Couldn't really see much. She still looked very alien-esque. But we just did it for fun. And we have another 3D, 4D ultrasound scheduled for March 25th. And that's exciting because she will look more like a baby and less like a little snapping turtle, is what I said she looked like last time. So she is measuring large. They said she's measuring 2 pounds and 1 ounce, which is the 99th percentile. And so because of that, they had originally said they wanted me to do my glucose test at 28 weeks, because with my son, they did it at 24 weeks and I passed. They didn't retest me after that. And when my son was born 6 weeks early, he weighed 8 pounds and 12 ounces. So they are pretty certain that I did develop gestational diabetes sometime after 24 weeks, and it just was not detected because I wasn't tested for it. And that's why he was so large. So since she is measuring so big, I have to do my glucose test sometime next week. And if I pass it, then they still want me to do it again at 28 weeks, which stinks. But they also don't want me to go about a month, 3 weeks with undetected gestational diabetes, because that's just giving her an opportunity to keep getting bigger and bigger. And obviously we want to get that under control. So it kind of stinks. I'm going to have to do it twice, but I am glad that they are being proactive with all of that stuff and trying to prevent her being too big. Because we are planning on delivering no later than 37 weeks. And that's just something that maternal fetal medicine has decided due to my age, being high risk and things like that. So that puts my due date is May 28th, but they said that they would deliver at the beginning of May, which would be 37 weeks, I believe, is May 7th. Don't quote me on that. But if I get preeclampsia again, like I did with my son, then she could be delivered anytime between 34 and 37 weeks, which would be April 16th to May 7th. Hopefully that doesn't happen. I would prefer her to stay in as long as possible, just because I would like to try to avoid her having to stay in the hospital, anything like that, especially since I already have a son at home and I don't want to be torn between her being in the hospital and him being home and me feeling like I have to be two places at once, because that's not a good feeling. And obviously we just want her to cook as long as she can and be healthy and all of those things. As far as I go, my blood pressure was staying a little elevated. I was on blood pressure medicine before getting pregnant. I developed high blood pressure with my son 10 years ago because I did get preeclampsia with him, and my high blood pressure just never went away. Even with losing weight and things like that, it just never went away. So I've been on blood pressure medicine for over a decade, and this time it has just stayed a little elevated. So they've adjusted my meds a couple times and added in an afternoon dose, which has really seemed to help. And my blood pressure has been really good lately. I think last time I was at the doctor it was like 110/70 or something like that. So it's been really great. There's been no protein in my urine, nothing like that. So far we're really good with those things. My swelling, I haven't really been swelling. My hands will be a little puffy in the mornings when I wake up, but it goes down. And my feet might get a little puffy if I've been up on my feet a lot. But really, I haven't had too much discomfort as far as swelling or anything. The only real discomfort I've had is that baby is head down and she's right on my bladder and she's making me pee myself. I actually had to go get checked out at the doctor 2 weeks ago because it was enough that I was actually concerned and reached out, and they wanted to make sure that it wasn't amniotic fluid. So I had to go in and get swabbed for that, and they're like, no, just pee. So that was kind of embarrassing, but it's because she's head down and she just keeps like headbutting me really hard right on my cervix and bladder, and it's enough that it makes me jump, and it's kind of uncomfortable. So that's been interesting. And I don't know if that's what they consider lightning crotch. I've heard the term lightning crotch. I don't know if it's when baby like hits your cervix like that, or if that's something completely different, but I could see why that would be called lightning crotch, because it is startling, and I do not like that. So yeah, what else? Glucose, I covered all that. Symptoms, I'm pretty much over the sickness. I have noticed a couple times a week I'll get kind of like randomly queasy if I'm like too hot or something, if my shower's too hot, or maybe I eat too much and then I'm like too active afterwards. Like this morning I ate breakfast and then I went shopping with a friend, and just being in the store and being hot and moving around, I started feeling sick. But once I got in the car and got a drink and just chilled out, I felt better. But I do still get nauseous, and but I'm not vomiting as much as I was or anything like that. Energy, I don't feel like it has returned. I know they say you get your energy back in the second trimester, and you'll like want to do all the nesting things and all that. I want to do all the nesting things, but I would rather take a nap, and I do still nap most days in the afternoon. I'm just really tired, and I don't know if that's just my age and being pregnant or what, but I don't sleep very good at night. I'm up using the bathroom a lot, and so I just feel like I need a nap in the afternoon to get me through until bedtime. The good thing about having a son who is in school is that I'm able to do that, so that's nice. What else is there? Oh, so we are getting ready to start on her nursery this weekend. We've been slowly clearing it out, but we haven't started like any painting or anything like that. But we do have the paint picked out, and I've ordered wallpaper for a accent wall, and it should be here next week, I believe. So I'm kind of waiting on that. My husband is supposed to be painting the other 3 walls this weekend. Hopefully he will. And we got a light fixture for him to put up, and then we got the crib and all of that, but we're waiting to put it together until we get the room painted, because once we put it together we can't fit it through the doorway to move it out of the way or anything. So we're waiting on that. And then I got a large dresser that I'm going to paint probably this weekend. We'll see, maybe next week, but I'm gonna paint it like a dark olive green. It will play off of the wallpaper that we got. It's like a really pretty floral wallpaper. It has like soft pinks and blues, and it's like vintage floral, I think is what it's called. But it's really large scale floral, and it's really pretty. But the olive green will play off of the leaves and stuff in the floral. And then I'm gonna do gold pools on the dresser to match her gold crib. And then her light fixture is like a, what is it, like bamboo wicker something, boho, and then it has gold that goes up against the ceiling. So I think it's going to be really cute, and I'll be able to use that dresser as a changing table as well. And the only other thing we really need to buy for the nursery is curtain rods, which I'll probably do gold, and I need to figure out curtains. And then we want to get like a recliner instead of a glider, like a rocking recliner, because I will be having a C-section, and we figured that we can put it in our living room when I come home from the hospital, and that will be more comfortable for me, rather than getting up and down off of our couch, which isn't like the most comfortable couch in the world. So we'll see, and then we can move it into her room later on. So yeah, that's kind of the update on all of that. Oh, they did tell me I'm going to have monthly ultrasounds and non-stress tests starting next month, which next month is March, and then I'm having her at the first week of May, so probably just a couple more, but still exciting. And I didn't think this through, really. I sent the ultrasound pictures to my son's iPad because I don't have them with me, and I'm recording on my phone. So I'm going to try to show you guys the ultrasound pictures on his iPad. And I apologize because it's probably not going to be very easy to see. Let me roll up my window, maybe. There's kind of a glare. So actually, I'm going to show you guys. No, I'm not. Wait, yes I am. Okay, so we'll see. That is the ultrasound from 20 weeks and 3 days. That was when I first went for my anatomy scan. And here, let me see if I can. Oh my gosh. That's when I went for my first anatomy scan. Look at her little nose. It's so cute. And then this is from this week. And she has her knee up by her face. And then This is, I am so sorry about the glare. Hold on. Let me see if I can, now what am I doing? I can't even tell what we're looking at. Okay, that is from this past Wednesday. You can see her head and her nose. I don't know if that's hair in the back on the bottom or if it's just like how the ultrasound looked, but I said it looked like an old man, like with just hair in the back. So funny. And then you already saw that one. There's her fist with her little fingers. And then her little foot. So she is growing and doing awesome. I'm so thankful for that. And oh, I'm holding that right in front of my face, but yeah, she's doing great. I don't really have like a way to show you a belly shot, but it's there. It's large and in charge. All my clothes are tight. I've gained 35 pounds, I believe, so far. So I'm officially bigger than I was when I delivered my son. I'm the biggest I've ever been in my life, so that's good fun. But it's okay. I just want to have a healthy baby. And yeah, that's kind of all I know, really. Not too much has been going on. I've just been tired, and I just haven't felt like making a video, but I know I keep saying I'm going to, so I finally did today. And I will try to not keep you guys waiting so long for a next video. I'm hoping to start recording the nursery makeover, or I guess it's not a makeover because it wasn't a nursery before, but the nursery project. And that will be like a little thing that I like do a series of or something. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it, and then do the reveal on that, because I think that's exciting. And then my baby shower is April 8th, and maybe I can record it or something and share, or yeah, and share it with you guys or something. So anyway, that is all I have for updates as of now. Keep me in your thoughts for my glucose test next week, and hopefully that goes well. And yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.